Welcome to the life of beach. Brought to 1 meal, no cage, no leash. On the way, no peace. Miss can do away, do a fake, can't reach. You know he bout it, he meant to defeat. Got a new vlog and you waiting to see. You know it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's do it challenge if that's what you wanna do. On the way, no play. Hit us with a vlog of today. Anytime, wait, any day. Meet you on a mission to make it your day. Welcome to the life of beach. Welcome to the life of beach. Welcome to the life of beach, yeah. Welcome to the life of beach. Videos, you know we on it. Subscribers, you know that we going up. No matter what, we gon' keep rolling. If I'm falling, my budget's gon' hold me up. Cause I'm on the road to 1 million. We vlogging around the city. You know that we getting litty. I got my brothers there with me. I got my brothers there with me, yeah. Going some back in your sheets, yeah. Videos all on repeat, yeah. Going to the life of me, yeah. Welcome to the life of me, yeah. Going some back in your sheets, yeah. Videos all on repeat, yeah. Videos all on repeat, yeah. Videos all on repeat. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Misha. We are back with another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. So today, man, y'all already know it's Monday. So we're going to go ahead and continue the series. Episode 3, Mysterious Monday, happening right now. I can't talk. But yeah, man, we done had a lot going on. Gots to Go just dropped last week, Friday. I'm excited. I loved it. I hope you guys love it. Y'all showed it a lot of love, man. So hopefully we can keep doing these, and then, you know, I do them annually. Another thing is I got a vlog coming up. I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog. I got a vlog with the boys. I just finished editing that. That'll be out like Wednesday. I'm probably gonna drop that Wednesday. And what else? The merch store. So right now we only got Gots to Go merch up there right now. I'm gonna put the link in the description. We only got Gots to Go merch up there right now, but we're working on some Life of Meech merch. But I just wanted y'all to have the Gots to Go stuff set and done and all that stuff before I can, because I really wanted to make the Life of Meech design like something that everybody's gonna want to wear, not just some, you know, some cheesy, corny YouTube stuff like my old sweater or whatever, but like some real deal stuff. So with all that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We got Mr. Ballin again, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel too. We're gonna be reacting to some more stuff, man. A little bit of a shorter episode because I know, you know, them little 20-minute ones be killing you, but I'm excited. Y'all already seen the intro, so let's get to the rest of the video. All right, let's get right into it. See what this man got to say. Lost episode.
Time Garnett Spears was born on December 3rd, 2008. He was a sick child.
This dude always have the creepiest backgrounds. I'm sorry. That's all.
At 2 months old, he stopped being able to keep food down and he began losing weight. His mother, Lacey, switched him from breast milk to formula, thinking that might help, but it didn't. So she switched to a combination between breast...
Bro, why that baby look like that, bro? Bro, that baby looks scary.
And formula. That didn't work, so she brought him to the doctor. After running a blood test, it was determined Garnett's sodium levels were too high, which was most likely the cause for his upset stomach. And so the doctor gave Garnett an IV, which flushed the sodium out of his system, and immediately Garnett seemed better off. And then afterwards, when Lacey asked the doctor why could this be happening, he said he didn't know, that perhaps it was something in his formula, or maybe even something in her breast milk. You know, he gave her some advice on what she should be eating, and then gave her the obligatory reminder to, you know, don't give him anything besides breast milk or formula. He gave her special formula to use, and then he sent her on her way. Despite following doctor's orders, over the next several months, Garnett continued to get sick, be brought into the doctor's office, only to discover his sodium levels were elevated again. Finally, after 9 months of this still going on and Lacey not getting any answers about what was going on with her son, she brought him to a specialist who suggested, as a short-term solution, why don't we just put a feeding tube directly into Garnett's abdomen? That way we can guarantee he's getting the exact right mix of nutrients, and if he's still having elevated sodium levels after that, then we'll look at other reasons this could be happening. After it was inserted, Garnett's condition seemed to dramatically improve, leading doctors to believe it had to have been some strange ingredient inside the formula or something inside of Lacey's breast milk. But despite his improved condition, Garnett was not 100% healthy. Over the next few years, periodically, his sodium levels would spike, which no doctor could explain, and it would cause stomach pains and headaches spikes, and in some instances, it would cause seizures. And Lacey, who diligently documented every single food, fluid, anything that went inside of her son, at the first sign of trouble, she would rush him to the hospital. But all doctors could ever do was administer an IV to flush the sodium out, and then give her the obligatory reminder to only feed him certain foods that were low in sodium. And so for the next few years, life went on like that. In 2012, when Garnett was 4, they moved out of Lacey's hometown in Alabama to New York. They moved into a retirement community called the Fellowship, which is a place where younger people can go and live for free in exchange for caring for the elderly. And Garnett loved it there. He would run around the halls and poke his head in the older folks' room, and they all loved Garnett. It was really just a happy place for both Lacey and for Garnett. During that time, Lacey started a blog called Garnett the Great, which documented Garnett's life and their kind of collective struggles to figure out what was going on with Garnett with these weird sodium level spikes. The blog gained a lot of support, not only because of Garnett's condition, but because this was not the first hardship the mother and son had had to face. When Lacey was pregnant with Garnett, Garnett's father, who was a police officer, was killed in a car accident. And so the supporters of this blog were really eager to find ways to give back and support this mother and son. But no amount of love and support could have prevented what happened in January of 2014. On the 17th of that month, Garnett woke up with a high fever and stomach pains, and on the drive into the hospital, he had a seizure. When they arrived, doctors tested Garnett's blood, and like usual, his sodium levels were through the roof. And so they administered an IV, which reduced his symptoms. And after he was back to normal, they said they wanted to keep him at the hospital for a couple of days to observe him because of that seizure he had. They wanted to make sure that, one, it didn't happen again, and two, there wasn't something else going on. For the first 2 days of Garnett's observation at the hospital, he was asymptomatic. They tested his blood, his sodium levels were normal, and everything seemed to be going fine. And in fact, they were getting ready to discharge him when all of a sudden on January 19th, so 2 days after arriving, he suddenly seemed to be in much worse shape. When they tested his blood, sure enough, his sodium levels were at an all-time high. And so after giving him an IV and attempting to lower his sodium levels, it just wasn't happening quickly enough. And so they transferred him to a specialized children's hospital that could handle this situation better, and they were able to bring his levels back down to normal. However, the damage had been done. This final enormous sodium spike had led to massive brain swelling that ultimately killed him a couple of days later. After his death, doctors were baffled at how his sodium could have spiked on January 19th because they were closely monitoring what was going into his body. And sodium does not just suddenly appear in your body. It needs to be inserted into your body. And so they reviewed all of his medical files, and that included looking at the footage of the camera that had been set up at the foot of the bed facing Garnett to monitor him for seizures. And on that camera, they saw his own mother, Lacey, take him out of bed on the 19th, carrying a white cup and an attachment to Garnett's feeder tube. She takes Garnett out of bed. She walks him into the bathroom. A couple minutes later, she brings him back, puts him back in bed. And seconds later, he's violently ill. They come in, they test his blood, and what do you know? The sodium is at that critical high point that ultimately killed him. Doctors were obviously very suspicious of Lacey and what she was doing with her son in the bathroom. And so they showed it to police. Police launch an investigation. They go to Lacey's house, and as soon as they walk inside, there is table salt all over the house. There's salt on every table, and inside of the boy's room was an IV stand with this brackish-looking liquid inside of an IV bag that they tested, and it was salt water that contained the equivalent of 70 salt packets. Lacey had been intentionally poisoning her son with too much salt since he was born because she liked the attention she received. Lacey had a history of lying to get attention. She used to lie as a kid and even as an adult about different illnesses that she said she had, and she also lied about Garnett's father. He was not a police officer. He had not been killed in an accident. He was just a former friend that she refused to let see Garnett. During Garnett's final hospital stay, after doctors informed Lacey that her son's brain had swollen so much it was unlikely he would survive, all caused by Lacey, she posted this picture to Facebook. Shortly after, Garnett slipped into a coma and never regained consciousness. He was 6 years old. Lacey was sentenced to 20 years to life in prison. So that's going to do it, guys. If you found the secret in today's episode, let us know in the comments what it is and where you found it. So give us the timestamp. And if you're the first to do that, we'll pin you at the top of the comments section. If you enjoyed today's video and you haven't done this already, please provide the pinata.
Bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's a song that Cardi B and Offset got. I think the song is called "Do Anything for when you clout chasing off your kid's illness that you are, it's not even an illness. You poisoning your kid for attention? You are a sick human being. Like, bro, that is so messed up. Like, you just ruined that whole kid's entire life just so you can get a couple likes, a couple hearts, or whatever, a couple follows, bro. And this is a big reason why I am the way I am when it comes to this YouTube stuff, because I've seen, I'm not gonna call out no YouTubers, but I've seen YouTubers who, you know, pretend to have this lifestyle and do certain stuff to you know, gain popularity and all that stuff, like hurting your friends, hurting your family and all that stuff. Like that's something that I would never do. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to earth, I'm real, I keep it 100 all the time. Like I wouldn't put my brothers and sisters, or, you know, none of my friends or family in a bad position, or, you know, make them feel bad about something just for you know, a like or a subscribe or whatever. Because, you know, all the money in the world ain't gonna heal a broken relationship, depending, you know, if it's broken too bad. So anybody who out there that's doing the clout chasing, man, y'all wanna, you know what I'm saying, y'all putting yourselves in positions to be hurt, y'all putting other people in positions to be hurt, man. Just stop it, man, because, man, clout chasing will kill you, man. Clout chasing will kill you. And a lot of the times I realize that people clout chasing don't even really be getting nothing out of it. Like, you don't get no sponsorships, you don't get no money, you don't get no check, no nothing. You just clout chasing just to be clout chasing. And just so you know, you can get some views or whatever. You can have 30,000 views on Facebook and not get a check. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, not get a check. Your story, you know, it ain't worth it, bro. So just be you and make sure you stay genuine, man, because this is ridiculous. This woman killed her own son because she wanted some attention. That's sick. That's extremely sick. But hope you guys enjoyed this little short episode, man. I'm pretty tired from, you know, Labor Day and all of that stuff like that. So I figured I wouldn't come in here and do like a 20-30 minute video. I'll just do this little one clip because it's about 7 minutes, and just talk a little bit and get up on out of here. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, we got a vlog coming up that I did with the boys. That will be a Wednesday. So with all that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go get y'all some Gots to Go merch. It's in the description down below. I can't even think what I was gonna say. With that being said, meet.
She always find a way to do the most. Yeah. I gotta stick to the oath. Yeah, I'm hanging on with a rope. Yeah, I gotta have the fattest, maybe back to back.